Hello, gorgeous. You're listening to the Girlfriend's Guide to Starting Over. On this podcast, we talk about everything from dating and relationships to personal development. We also speak very candidly about the F word, and by that, I mean failure. So grab a pen, tag a friend, and let's talk about it. All of it. Undergoing, overcoming, and simply trying to make it through. Are we live? Yes, we are. Hello, gorgeous. Happy Wisdom Wednesday and welcome back to my platform. I am so excited that you all are here. So bear with me because I recently started this new streaming service. So let me know if you can see and hear me okay, because I want to be sure that you guys like it before I commit, okay? So last week, I started talking about the movement that I am ushering in for myself and my community, and I am calling it the shift because we are literally shifting everything in Q4. We're shifting our mindsets. We're shifting the way that we talk to and about other people. We're shifting our self-talk and the way that we see ourselves. We're shifting the way that we navigate life and the way that we interact with everything. We're shifting our focus. We're going to be less caught up in what we want and more caught up with who we need to become in order to sustain the things that we desire. Because anybody can have this one-off opportunity for success, or we can attain the things that we desire, but how do you hold on to it? How do you make sure it lasts? How do you not fear success because you're afraid of failure down the road, right? And one of the ways that we get to do that is by elevating our habits. Elevating our habits. It doesn't matter how you shape it, how you shake it out, how you look at it. We are all, I, you, everyone around, is a compilation of the things that you do on a consistent basis. That's just the way it is. If you're the type of person who constantly hits the snooze, who doesn't want to get out of bed, who starts, their day behind the curb, you're probably habitually late. If you are the type of person who keeps all their ducks in a row, you keep up with every red cent, you know exactly what you're spending, you know exactly what you're saving, you're probably the kind of person who is financially savvy. That's just the way it is. The wonderful thing about habits is that we get to choose them. We get to unlearn patterns that are not helpful for us, and we get to adopt patterns that really, really are helpful for us. One of the things that we get to remember, though, is that habits aren't always easy and they're not always fun. They're not always easy and they're not always fun, but once you adopt them and you recognize the changes that occur in your life, you are more accepting of them. So prime example is last month, I told you guys I did a program with my coach and she was like pushing us to get into peak state so that every single day we would be like on fire and ready to be at our optimal selves. So a part of my peak state, I call it Acme, was to work out, was to move my body on a consistent basis. It's a part of my jam. So like instead of getting up and like running around, rushing around to get ready to go into my corporate job, I get up, I do my meditation, I have my coffee, and I do my workout, right? So I did a 28-day calisthenics workout program, which I loved. If you're interested in what I did, let me know. And if I'm honest with y'all, when I first started it, just like any other habit, I was like, yeah, got this. This is so much fun. But as the movements started to increase, as the reps went up, as the time, the duration got longer, I was exhausted and my legs hurt and I was out of breath and I felt sweaty and I felt all of those things that made me be like, oh, working out. But you know what else I felt? I felt more energy. I felt like I was sharper. I felt like I could think faster. I felt more creative. I felt all of the endorphins, those feel-good hormones that get released by working out. And so I found that even though when that alarm goes off at 4:45 and I don't really feel like rolling over to put my feet on the floor, the thought, the idea of what I'll feel like later pushes me out of the bed. Even when I have to Mel Robbins 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 launch out of the bed to do it, I have felt the long-standing effects of doing it anyway. When you develop habits, it's not about how you feel. It's about doing the actual work. It's about discipline, right? You're not always going to have the motivation. If you have the discipline, though, to push through, you will see the results. So my challenge for you this week, are you ready, is to start adopting a habit that is going to push you into the next level you. What is a habit of the person that you want to become? What is a habit that the person that you want to be? Because that's was your homework last week. Is who do I want to be? Like, what do I want? Who do I want to be? What does that person's day look like? What is something they do on a consistent basis? What is something that you would need to do to sustain becoming that person? Mine was working out, right? And we're going to start figuring out how we can funnel that into our everyday life. And I say everyday life, but consistency for you might be 3 days a week. It might be 2 days a week. It might be whatever. But for me, it's my everyday life, okay? Now, when it comes to habits, there are 4 different types that I think every single person should have. I'm not suggesting that you start all 4 today. Start with 1, and then we can do some habit stacking over the quarter so that you can do more than those. But you need at least 4 types of habits. So pick one of these. I got my notes, of course, okay? You need a habit that helps you stay healthy, whether that's working out, like it could be Zumba. I love Pilates, yoga, those kinds of things. Let it be whatever it is you want to be, weightlifting, yada, yada. 2, you need a habit that's going to help you get wealthy, something that's going to help you save money, something that's going to help you put up something for a rainy day, something that's going to help you to, if there's any way that you can cut, like Kayla does not go to Starbucks anymore. I'm a Dunkin' girl if I'm pulling through somewhere, but I make all of my coffees at home. Why? Because it saves me money. I can use that money on something else that I desire, right? A habit that expands your mind. So whether that is audiobooks or podcasts or trainings or whatever it is, adopt a habit that helps you to expand your mind past where you are right now. You should not be thinking and moving the same way that you were thinking and moving last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. We're not doing that. It's 2024. And then number 4, a habit that's just for fun. Do not get caught up in the hype. Social media and society will have you thinking that every single one of your hobbies should be monetized or helping you bring in some sort of income. If you have a hobby that can help you bring in income, that's great. But you need something that you just simply enjoy doing, something that brings you joy, something that makes you laugh. I am not the best bowler yet. I'm not, but I enjoy bowling. And so it doesn't make me any money. It's just something leisure or recreational. Okay. So those are your 4 different types. Let me know below if you're down what kind of habit you're going to adopt. If you don't want everybody to know, send me a DM because we can still talk about it. Okay. Cool. All right. So the last thing that I want to remind you guys is that success and fortune favor the bold. They favor the bold. You guys are rocking with me. You're moving into the shift. If you are ready to kick things up a notch, go check out my stories. Scroll down a little bit. Every single Monday in the month of October, I am offering a mystery offer. And yes, I know you're like, a mystery offer. Every single week, you'll have the opportunity to acquire something that is going to help you to transform your life, that's going to help you to shift, that's going to help you to step into that next level and become the person that you truly desire to be. Far too many people keep doing this. Oh, well, I want to change. I want to grow. My life is like this. My life is like that, but I don't really know what to do. And then there's this excuse of, I can't afford it. No, you can't afford to keep doing what you're doing. You can't afford to keep spinning the block and staying in the same space. And so you get to grow. You get to invest in yourself. You get to choose to do something differently. So every single Monday, I am dropping an offer that I've already created, or it could be something that's one-on-one. So is it a coaching call? Is it one-on-one access? Is it a program? Is it a bundle? Only the brave will find out. You can choose to buy just that week's offer, or you can grab all 4 for a discounted rate, and then it will be delivered to you on Mondays, okay? Will you be brave? Will you have the courage to drop your mask, stop hiding from the world, and become who you truly are? Will you be brave? I'm very, very interested. If you want to know, well, you won't know what this week's mystery offer is, but if you want to check out, you want details, drop mystery below, and I will send you the link to that. I'll actually just post a link underneath too, but that's out there, okay? Success and fortune favor the bold. I love you. I want the best for you. Let's get out there, elevate our habits, elevate our lives, and become the people we cannot stop dreaming about being. I love y'all. Have an excellent Wednesday. We'll chat soon.